It's Cadasaling on Sporting Icons.
Okay, so Tyson Fury's two promoters, US-based Bob Arum and UK-based Frank Warren, are both very confident that Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Uysk for Undisputed will in fact happen. Frank Warren has previously said it, where he's very confident that the fight will happen, and Bob Arum has recently just said this to Sky Sports. It won't be hard to make. I think that fight's going to happen, and hopefully it will happen sooner rather than later. Probably early next year, but it could happen as early as December. Bob Arum's statement. Now, for him to say it won't be hard to make, well, it will be hard to make when you've got Tyson Fury saying that he's got no interest in fighting any other boxers. He wants to go fight Francis Ngannou again in a rematch, but next time in the cage. He wants to fight John Jones in the cage and all that kind of stuff. These are the kind of fights he wants. He's not interested in unifying, becoming undisputed. He said it himself. That's other people's dream to become undisputed. And the only way a fight with Oleksandr Uysk will happen is if he takes a small cut. As in Usyk takes a small cut. So, I'm not too sure how this is going to be easy to make. Now, I do feel that this is Frank Warren and Bob Arum's, firstly, hope. They hope it's going to be happening. But second of all, because what they want to do is much like the Chisora fight, okay? Build up the Chisora fight, saying, well, afterwards, we're going to go for undisputed against Oleksandr Usyk. People will then go, okay, then fine, just get this fight out of the way, click the red button, watch it. Same thing with Francis Ngannou fight. When we all know it's an exhibition fight, is it not? I mean, it's not on BoxRec, so it's not an official fight. And it's a 10-rounder. He's a WBC World Heavyweight Champion who isn't defending the belt. He's doing Misfits-esque fights. That's what he's doing. So I don't know why Bob Arum and Frank Warren is saying this, unless they're just trying to convince people, well, Tyson's just going to get this fight out of the way. So tune in, watch it. It's a one-off spectacle. It's a one-off event. And afterwards we'll fight Usyk. Much like they did with Derek Chisora. Is it one big con job? Quite possibly. Quite possibly. But, I mean, for him to say that it's possible it could happen in December, okay, great. If it happens in December, great. If it happens in January, great. February, great. It'd be great if it happens. But I'm not confident. And more importantly, I don't think Tyson Fury is confident. I don't think he's confident in winning, which is a shame because he can beat Usyk. Of course he can. I've never once tried to diminish his skills in the boxing ring, but his personality seems to be that he's not interested. Or he's scared. Now, we know that Tyson, he has for the most part in his career been very selective about who he fights and when he fights them. Of course, he has taken big risks. He took a huge risk to go to Dusseldorf in Germany to take on Vladimir Klitschko. And of course, the first fight with Deontay Wilder, considering that Fury had just fought after 2.5 years out of the ring, Sefer Seferi and Francisco Pianeta. So, yes, he will take a risk from time to time. But again, calculated risk. Wilder is a one-trick pony with a one punch. Tyson Fury, you're very lucky if you land on him. But because of Tyson Fury's ring rust and all that kind of stuff and overconfidence, he did get clipped. But the point is, I don't see him taking on Usyk. Usyk is stylistically a potential nightmare for Tyson Fury. But on the flip side, Tyson could make it very easy for himself and just big man him. But Usyk's been there, he's seen there, and he's done it. He's a southpaw. Fury don't like southpaws. He doesn't like shorter guys. He doesn't like skillful guys. He doesn't like guys with good footwork. He doesn't like it. Stylistically, Usyk could make Tyson Fury look very, very ordinary. And with him saying that Usyk should take a small purse, and if there's any muppet out there saying, well maybe Usyk should just take a small purse, how about look on it as, well, Tyson's being very unrealistic, being very unreasonable. Usyk is a unified heavyweight world champion. Tyson Fury's got one belt. Usyk's unified. He's got 5, including the Ring magazine. And he's undefeated with no draws on his record. Tyson Fury has got a draw on his record. It shouldn't be on his record. That should be a win. Okay? But regardless, I have to disagree with Bob Arum. I have to disagree with Tyson Fury. I think this is a selling tactic for people to tune in and watch Francis Ngannou, much like quite a few other tactics that Tyson Fury's used before. This could be my last fight, so make sure you tune in and watch me take on Dillian Whyte. Tune in and watch me take on Deontay Wilder for a final time. Tune in and watch me take on Derek Chisora. Now tune in and watch me take on Francis Ngannou. It's all a sales tactic. And I think people are not stupid enough to fall for it anymore. But anyway, we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully this fight does happen. Hopefully it's all just hot air and bluster, which wouldn't surprise me, because anything Tyson Fury says, you have to take it with a pinch of salt, don't you? You do. But anyway, drop your thoughts below. Click thumbs up, subscribe. Catch you next video.